Welcome back to the Season Kitchen and What's Cooking. And we're cooking up with 1899 Bar and Grill on the NAU campus with Chef Randy Walker. We've got our appetizer ready to go. We're ready for the main event. What's the main event?
The main event, we're going to do achiote pork chop.
Achiote?
Achiote. I was born and raised in Nogales, so I brought a lot of the flavor and stuff that I grew up with to the restaurant. We're going to put it with a pico de gallo and dauphinoise potatoes.
Let's rock and roll with this thing.
Okay. This is a mandolin. You're going to slice it, and it comes out nice and paper thin.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to slice it lengthwise.
Right. Okay. You can go as fast as you can on this.
Okay.
Okay. The nice thing about it is it gives you a lot of surface area, so that as you cook the potatoes, you get more starch.
So what are we doing with these nice potato chip-like slices of potato here?
We're going to set them in here. Set them right into this.
Okay, this is a greased pan.
This is a greased pan.
Okay.
And we're going to take some heavy cream.
Okay.
And we're going to lay it over the top. And we want it to kind of fill things up. Because all this is heavy cream, salt, pepper.
Okay.
Parmesan cheese. Okay, now we're going to do something else. I want you to grate this. This is nutmeg. And very different from dried nutmeg that's already been grated. We'll get a good covering on that.
Okay,
that looks good.
You tell me when.
We're good.
Oh.
All right. Did you catch it?
Yeah, I think I did. Ha-ha! I caught that one.
Told you that time. Now smell that.
Oh, wow, that totally smells different than the stuff that you would buy already prepackaged in the store. Very pungent stuff.
All right. We're going to put it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes at 400 degrees.
Oh,
you can see they firmed up good. They got some good color to them. So that these are going to be good.
So what are we going to do? We're going to let those rest for a bit?
We're going to let them rest for a little bit.
Okay.
They're tired.
Next up.
Next up, we're going to do
tired. Let's let them rest.
There you
Just
go.
got that. Okay.
You're quick. Okay, we're going to do a pork chop next, the achiote pork chop.
Okay.
And we went over what the achiote seed is.
And again, you can get the achiote right here at the Season Kitchen in downtown Flagstaff.
Absolutely. So here, let's open it up.
Okay.
And there's the paste right there. You can smell it.
Yeah.
Now, not a strong flavor.
Not as pungent as some Mexican spices and South American spices, but it does have a real nice light flavor smell to it.
Has a nice light flavor smell, and it's really not, unless you put chili with it or something like that, it's not a really heavy spicy flavor. So we're going to put that in there.
So this is not going to be a heat issue for a lot of folks that are sensitive to high spicy
No,
foods.
it won't.
Okay,
no,
perfect.
it won't.
Okay.
And I love spicy food. That's why we're going to put pico de gallo on it.
Okay, let's do it.
So we're going to put a little bit of V8. Now, the enzymes in tomato break out the flavor of the achiote very well. So put a little bit of that in there.
Some good old-fashioned V8 juice.
V8. I like V8 better than tomato because...
A little extra flavoring to it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like I don't add water to stuff. I try to add some kind of a broth.
This looks like cilantro.
This is cilantro.
Okay.
We're going to take that.
Okay.
We're going to chop that up pretty good, as small as we can, so we can get some flavor. On something like this, the more surface area you have, the more flavor you get out of the food. I'm going to take that.
Okay.
I'll throw that in there. We'll break it up a little bit more.
Okay.
We got coriander, ground coriander, which is I'm sure you've used that before.
Ooh, yes.
It's one of our spices in our chili. We've got a very popular chili that we serve at the 1899.
Okay, that looks good.
Okay. A little bit of cumin.
A little cumin?
A little bit of cumin. Get things going here. And then we mix it up a little bit.
Okay, so how do we apply that to the pork chop? We're just going to rub that on the pork chop?
We're going to rub it on the pork. Here we go.
So now, you want to have that in normal time, not TV time, but in normal time. This would set for about 24 hours?
Yes, it would.
How are you going to leave that for 24 hours? You're going to cover it? You need to put it in a refrigerator under some sort of covering? How are you going to do this?
Yep. Put it in a pan. Okay. And put like 4, 5, 6 pork chops in there.
Okay.
And you can't ever have too much of the marinade. Yep. And cover it.
All right, we've had one of those pork chops marinating for about 24 hours in the refrigerator with that achiote type of marinade. Let's get that baby on the grill.
Let's get it going.
Let's get it on the grill.
Usually oil up the grill a little bit.
Okay.
We've got that nice and oiled and clean. Clean grill is critical to grilling. Okay. Put that puppy right on there like that.
Instant release of the aromatics from that achiote.
Yeah, you can smell that achiote flavor.
absolutely.
It's different. It's pretty good.
All right, now pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
What do we have?
Now we got jalapenos. Love jalapenos.
Yes, sir.
I don't de-seed them. I don't take out the membrane because that's where the heat is.
Yep.
And that's what I like. So we'll do that.
Lengthwise cut. And again, keeping the seeds and the membrane in for a little extra heat.
Yeah, I want, like I said, I like the heat. If you don't like the heat,
I do.
then get some
Get
ketchup.
some heat going.
There you go.
All right.
Put a little bit of cilantro in there.
Chopped cilantro.
And I think my favorite thing about pico de gallo is it's just good, earthy, fresh, gives it a good heat. A little bit of garlic.
Okay, a little red onion. I'm going to chop that up as well.
Chop that up as well. Now this one, I do like getting rid of the seeds because the seeds are bitter
In a
in
tomato.
a tomato. So let's take that off of there. Bit of pepper, a little bit of salt.
A little bit of lime juice, fresh lime squeezed in.
So now we have our pico de gallo.
Chef, how's that chop looking on the grill?
I think it's looking pretty good. We're getting there pretty close.
Okay. All right, so how do we plate this all up?
Well, let's start off with that puppy right there.
Okay.
We're gonna. Do you want to fill them up?
So you're going to fill the center of this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those potatoes. We're gonna put that in there.
That smells so good, Randy.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it smells good.
Let's
Okay.
take that pork chop. Put them right up against there like that.
Oh, look at that.
And we'll take the pico de gallo.
All right. Fresh made pico de gallo.
Yeah. We're gonna put it on top of there, kind of around it.
That is absolutely beautiful. Look at the presentation on that, the colors, it looks great. All right, dessert time. I know you want some, I do too. Chef Randy and I are gonna fire up an Italian classic. Stay tuned.